Hello everyone, welcome to Crazy Geeks and it's me Roshan Shrestha. On today's session we'll be talking about the concept related with the naming of the variables, then how typecasting is handled in Python, that is whenever we are supposed to specify the data type, we'll be playing around with typecasting, then we can find the type of the variable, that is the data type. We'll be using type function for that. On our earlier video we talked about what are variables, how Python variables differ with some of the other languages, how the values are updated and all those stuff. If you haven't visited that particular session, then make sure to visit that particular video. Long story short, variables are something which will handle the information. You need to provide some name to that particular variable, that is number, and depending upon the assigned value or type of the information, variable will change into that type. Let's say you are setting the information is 222. Now 222 is an integer entity. Now number will behave is integer data type, that is number in the scenario will be handling the integer entity. Now if we are to print the value all by number, we are provided with 222. Now let's update this to, let's say, 555. Now we are provided with the updated information, which is 555 in this case. Now let's say we need to specify the data type on which we are intending to work with. Suppose rather than handling 555 as some integer number, we need to treat this value as string data type. Then we'll be typecasting, that is we'll be converting this information into number. That is in this case number is converted into string. I don't think there is going to be any distinct sense when we look upon the output. These two 555s are appearing as same entity, but there has been some major change taking place internally. Up to this point, number is being treated as integer entity, but after this point it's no more going to be of integer type. It has been converted into string data type. This is where the type function is going to be useful. Now let's check the type of this particular variable number. For that we can write type, then we need to find the type of this particular variable. It should appear as integer class. Yeah, class integer. Yeah, up to this point number is behaving as integer. Now if we check the type of variable here, then sorry, number, up to this point it was being treated as integer. Coming to this point, due to the courtesy of this particular typecasting, we are converting it into string. Now similarly, if we are to typecast it as some floating point value, then it will be converted into what some floating point value. Look, 555.0. If we print the type, then it's obviously going to be of what, a floating point. Yeah. This is how typecasting works, and we use the type function for finding the type of the variable. And when talking about the naming of the variables are totally user defined. We try to make it more meaningful. While naming the variables, it can be some short name preferred to the programmer, or it can be some descriptive name carrying the more information. But while naming the variables, we need to make sure we are following the predefined set of rules. On naming convention part, the variable name will always begin from some characters, like let's say A. This is allowed. We can't begin the name of the variable from number 1 equals 33. Now this one is not allowed. Here, invalid decimal literal. That is, we can't use number at the beginning while declaring any variables, but we can use it afterwards. Now this is allowed. Similarly, we can begin it using underscore as well. This is totally legal. This one is allowed. Let's say we need to declare some variables as first name. This is not allowed. In scenario like this, where we are supposed to present the name of the variable in more descriptive way, I will be using underscore. This one is allowed. Now if we need to print it, we'll be writing print first name, then it's going to be displayed. But what we can do is we can't use some other characters like at the rate. This one is not allowed. So all in all, what we can do is while declaring any of the variables, we'll be using the alphanumeric characters ranging from A to Z up to this can be both lowercase or uppercase, A to Z, or some other numbers from 0 to 9. This could be used. Let's declare some variable a1 z0 equals test info. Now if we have to print, then we can handle it this way. And the name of the variables are case sensitive. That is, there is difference between lowercase and uppercase. If we are writing value of a is 333 and we print the value old by that variable, then we'll be getting 333. But if we try to access it using uppercase, then it's going to be problematic because this is purely case sensitive. And one thing which we should remember is we try to make the name of the variables very much clear. That is, it should be able to carry the meaning. Since these are total user defined, we'll be following some rules that are to be followed, and we try to make it more meaningful. Guys, I hope this session was very helpful regarding the understanding of the variables. I will be catching you guys in the next video with some more interesting stuff. Till then, have a nice time. Thank you.